Topographic maps. Learn it, live it, hike it.
Hi, I'm Jessica Steckler.
And I'm Mallory Barton. This is a map of Emmons Glacier, part of the Mount Rainier National Park in Washington. Today we are going to teach you how to read topographic maps by guiding yourself around the national park, by telling you how to read contour lines, how to understand the compass rose, and how to pick a great trail for you and your family. In order to find a good trail, you need to find a path that has places to stay and nice views. Also, you need to decide how difficult you want your hike to be.
For a difficult hike, find a trail with close together contour lines. For an easier hike, find a trail with far apart contour lines. The contour lines are the lines on a topographic map that join parts of equal elevation, so this will decide how steep or flat the trail will be. Far apart contour lines means the trail will have a flatter surface with less of an incline. According to the map, the contour interval, or vertical distance between each line, is 100 feet.
A contour interval is the difference in elevation from one contour line to the next, which means in between every pair of contour lines there will be 100 feet in vertical distance, dependent on the elevation. Contour lines show every incline and flat plane on this map. This is a real-life example of how a topographic map works. This piece of land is very steep, so the contour lines are very close together. The contour interval for this piece of land is 6 inches. So for every 6 inches on this piece of land, there's a piece of masking tape. As you can see, this piece of land is very steep, as opposed to
On this piece of land, there is also 5 pieces of masking tape, but they appear to be farther apart because though the elevation is still 6 inches, this section of land is a lot less steep than that one. This area would be great for a hiker,
while this piece of land will be great for rock climbing.
As we just learned outside, there are some steep parts and some gradually increasing parts on this map. For example,
one steep part is around Sunrise Ridge.
A gradually increasing part is around the State Highway Maintenance Camp right next to it.
Do you see the difference?
Because we do. Next, if it's going to be more than a one-day trip, you must make sure that the trail you pick has features like a place to stay, for your pleasure, good views, and maybe even historical landmarks would be good to have along the way. In order to know if a trail has these things, look at the map legend, which is normally found at the bottom of a map. A map legend is a chart that explains the meaning of each symbol used on a map. For example, right here in the map legend, it shows what a route marker would look like. Then, if you find a route marker, or if you find one of those symbols on the map, like right here, then you'll know that means a route marker. Also, it shows a picture of what a trail would look like, and if you see a symbol like that right here on a trail or on the map, you would know it means trail.
A map legend is a chart that explains the meaning of each symbol used on the map. Symbols to watch out for, or make sure you are aware of, are boundaries, military reservations, mines, open pits, and large rapids. The trail that we have picked goes from Yakima Park to the Glacier Basin. This trail is more for beginners than it is for advanced hikers. Though the contour lines appear to be fairly close, the trail goes straight across the steep parts, not up them. so we're not hiking up the steep hill.
We picked this trail because not only does it have a great view of Shadow Lake, but along the way there is also a ranger station which is located at the top of the trail. In the middle of the trail is a patrol cabin. And there is also a Storbo camp. Following alongside of the trail are the falls from the Emmons Glacier, which is this blue line all the way across the trail. There are also some vineyards along the way, which are represented by the tiny little dots.
At the end of the trail, not only do you have a great view of Emmons Glacier, but also a great view of Interglacier, Winthrop Glacier, and a slight up-close view of Mount Rainier.
Lastly, you must be able to read a compass rose. Most compass roses show north, east, south, and west, but this compass rose is different.
This compass rose only points out true north and the magnetic north. The true north is the correct north, pointing to the North Pole. The magnetic north is pointing to a magnet inside the Earth, not directly under the North Pole. They are slightly different.
The differences between these norths is about a 20-degree offset. This compass still does a great deal of good for hikers because it shows them to go directly north, the true north, or the north that all compasses refer to, the magnetic north.
Also, all other directions are able to be figured out by just north. South is directly opposite, and west is in between north and south on the left side, with east on the right.
Also, before you begin your hike, there are a few essential things that you must have. Binoculars,
A first aid kit,
matches,
a flashlight, a flashlight,
a pocket knife,
a handy dandy compass,
food, like an energy bar, and a cell phone.
and always remember your topographic map.
Now, you can read and fully understand how to read a topographic map and how to guide your way through the Emmons Glacier part of the Mount Rainier National Park.
But always remember, in order to be successful on your trip, you must be able to read contour lines, understand the map key, know how to figure out the compass rose, and remember your 9 essential tools needed on your hiking trip.
You can join us next time when we discuss GIS technology, rocks, and minerals.
A triple segment! A triple segment! Wow! Goodbye for now. This was Mallory Barton and
Jessica Steckler on Topographic Maps.